Lifeless. Let me see if I can let people know that I've gone live. Merry Christmas to the people that are probably watching when this is not live. I'm just gonna put on socials that I've gone live. You know, just checking everything on my end is cool. Right there, because I haven't really over Christmas. I haven't really posted much. You know, sometimes you just got to be present in the moment. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just let the people them know I'm live, and then I'll start talking rubbish. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to do. Sort rubbish. Um, nah. What I want to do is speak about the last podcast that we done because I was drunk. No, I just want to speak about it still because there's a lot to unpack, and you see, with the Sinners podcast, yeah. I feel like if you don't know us and you just tune in, you might get the wrong impression of us and think we really need to sort out this being, you know. I think something else of us in it. So I feel like on my own channel, it gives me an opportunity to gives me an opportunity to like I want to say explain, but I don't want to use the word explain. You know what I mean? Just like show what's meant by certain things, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So let me know if you're here. Leave a oh shit. Oh man. I was meant to post some on the Sinners podcast page and I just posted it on mine. So now I've got to do it on the Sinners podcast one as well. Mm, bit long. Bit long. Live. You see all of this stuff here. What I've realized is it's not as easy for some as it is for others. Where I think things are easy and man should just be doing stuff. A lot of people find a lot of things hard, but I'm guessing there's things that other people do that I would find hard and other people would find easy. It's just about your interest, really, isn't it? It's about what you're interested in and how you, yeah, look at things. But being as there's 4 people in here so far, I want to say welcome. And what I want to do is break down some of these clips that we made because yo, the comments are going crazy. They're calling us coons and that. They're calling us coons. They're saying, yo, you lot are all coons and that. You lot are dissing Elaine the Pain. You're coons. This podcast is coony. It's like, boy. Um, home profile. So, where should I start? Where should I start? Let me just check what kind of audience I got first. Do you like want me to react to some of these things? Do you want me to react to it? Should I start from? Let me start. Yeah, from. Give a bit of a backstory. So last week, being as it's Christmas, We had a Christmas special. Obviously, we talk on a lot of current topics and things that are seen within the internet, within our space, our culture, so on and so forth. We had a guest down, Kelso. Shout out Kelso. Very sick geezer. Very tapped in, very smart, educated, and yes, Sam, respect. You get me? Yeah, anyways, we had him down as a guest. And you see what it is when people come down as a guest these days, don't really fill them with too much information. A lot of people get it, a lot of people don't. Hate it when people say to me, yo, what's the topic gonna be? It doesn't matter, bro. We don't really have topics as such. We go off a vibe. You get it? Maybe some people will say, well, you should have a topic, you should have more structure, you should. There's a lot of people that talk about the podcast and think that it should be structured more and this and that. Well, sometimes you get a lot from like putting a structure around and then leaving out and then unstructuring the podcast, if that makes sense. So it's structured in terms of date, time, turn up. You know who's hosting, you know who's co-hosting, you know you got a team of people that you're trying to build in a certain way. Now it's for you to figure out how to make this entertaining. You get what I'm saying? But then some people will watch it and say they don't like it because it's like this. But I believe that those people that say that probably wouldn't watch it anyway. You're just looking to control up someone's content because it's come towards you in your face. And what you think would make it better is not actually the truth. The fact that you've commented is a good thing for us. You get me? But doesn't mean that you can't work on building and improving what you have. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't take criticism either, because a lot of criticism is constructive, and we are forever changing. But it's got to suit our resources for one. It's got to suit the people that is around, and it's got to suit what we find possible. If that makes sense, we got to find our niche. You get what I'm trying to say? And then we always end up with, like recently, we've been ending up with a lot of topics surrounding like black people and that kind of stuff, hood culture, street culture. We've gone a long way far away from the whole sex thing, OF thing. Not to say that it can't be like it's not there. You know what I'm saying? We're sinners, so we should be able to go into multiple directions. But at the moment, a lot of our audience are more coming down this route. Now, you lot are gonna let me know what you think. Do you like the new direction? Because there's a lot of people that say they do, but then don't get it twisted. There's a lot of people that are saying they preferred the sex talk. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, just because they're giving their opinion doesn't mean I'm going to bend to everyone's will. You get me? But we still need to find a medium that allows us to elevate and grow. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm forever trying to figure out. Now, what you got to understand is about the early stages of Sinners Podcast is this. Every week we'd have 3 guests. Do you get what I'm trying to say? 3 guests minimum every week. And there used to be like totally different people every week, 3 guests. Now with that, now finding a guest every week, 3 of them, means you got to put in a lot of work to 1, invite them there, 2, ensure that they turn up, and 3, get them to be a level of entertaining, like be entertaining. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's why with the OF, because they had a way of monetizing the podcast, it was easier for them to come on a podcast, and they're the ones that would turn up more, like they're the ones that wouldn't let us down, type thing, because they can make money off the back of the content. When we used to invite other people down, because we had a lot of OFs, they'll be scared of coming on the podcast because of how they might be perceived to look. You get me? I feel like that perception barrier is broken down totally now. Like everyone is just everyone, and everyone just represents themselves. But in the beginning stages, everyone's scared of how their brand's going to be represented, all of that stuff. You get me? Now, fast forward to where we are now. Yeah, remember we've been going for like 4 years now. So 3 years of having different guests every week, and we've had an episode every week. Like literally, I don't think we've had 1 week off. Sometimes we've had 2 a week. You know what I'm saying? We've done multiple things, I specifically have done multiple things. I've done one-on-one shows. I've done a lot of different types of podcasting for like I've done one-on-ones. I've done whole group discussions. I've done whatever you can think. I've done it on the show. You get me? If you're new to Sinners Podcast, you wouldn't know that. If you've been watching it from the beginning, you would know that. You get me? But now, for me personally, yeah, getting 3 people to come on, it's long. And what's happening is they're benefiting from the podcast and build up their audience, and then they go somewhere else and they'll build up their audience some more, whatever. And it doesn't really benefit us because it's just chopping and changing every week. You're not getting to know anyone in specific. So what I started to do is have the same people on more continuously. And that's what you see now. We're building up a group of people that want influence and want to monetize that. So rather than having loads of guests, we don't even invite guests. Guests come to us now. Yeah. And more time. It's not like we don't want guests because it still helps the show. But I'd rather have a team of people that are consistently seen on the podcast to build up their personal brand so people can watch the podcast and say, I like that character. I'm watching for that person. I'm watching for that person. Oh, I like the interaction between those 2 people. Yo, when my man and him get at it, that's funny. Do you get what I say? It just helps to build up podcasts where you understand and you know the people on the podcast more, and you just build up a better relationship with them. Kind of how reality TV and those kind of things work these days, isn't it? So that's what the podcast is. And then, so for me personally, yeah, I see a lot of comments talking about like the noise in the background. We don't really get that much these days is people talking over each other, because I feel like within podcasting, yeah, there's different types. And I'm not saying people do podcasting with the intention of talking over people. I feel like people that start to podcast don't realize how to podcast in the beginning. But once you start getting into the flow of it, you start realizing how to do it. It's like an actual art to podcasting, like finding the gaps to get your point across, understanding how to answer questions, understanding how to maybe rage bait, how to clout, and also be funny, or sometimes entertaining, and then also how to deliver a message. All of those things. You know what I'm saying? But there's an art to that. It's not as simple as a lot of people think. And if you see a lot of the people that are on the podcast now, if you watch some of the episodes where they first started podcasting to where they are now, they've got way better. Especially Ray. He never used to talk. Never used to say anything. Rich jumped into the host chair, and he was always lost for direction. These days, he can control the podcast. You get it? And there's multiple different examples. You get me? Well, that's just my opinion. Now, the Xmas special one was one of those ones where it was like, yo, everyone just come down. Table's going to be open. Just grab a seat. If you've not got nothing to say, come off the table, let someone else have a seat type thing. You get me? The room was packed. It was just a vibe. Wait there, 1 second. Yo. Just anything to start off. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm on stream, so I'm gonna have to show you back. All right. Yeah, so anyways, where was I? Can someone just remind me where I was? Let's just get onto these some of these Instagram clips. So let's start with this one.
Consciously, man need to uplift the gallem because I don't know what's wrong with the internet, but our gallem is always under attack from like by bare people. Do you get what I'm saying? So man was like, man, uplift them straight away. Boom, I've done the video that's gone mad. The man, big up the black gallem because they're mad, but we love the madness still.
Yeah.
And that one went sick. And then I was like, yeah, cool, upliftment. Do you get what I'm saying? So see when it came to like the Ginger J thing, because I see people do mad stuff.
Yeah.
Content creators as well. Like I see people do mad shit. Remember, spray my brethren, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? So to make man know, I see mad shit on the internet, but man always consciously said it's upliftment, innit? Man's never gonna try and build a career or
popping people down.
Or popping anyone down. I didn't see it. The first thing I said consciously, Man need to up.
Okay, and so bam, my man saying we need to uplift the black females. My take on that is, yeah, he's right, but there's multiple ways that you can do that. Sometimes highlighting that we need to do that. Sometimes people look on that as like it's like you're just highlighting something to be attacked again. If you get what I'm saying, you're giving people a weapon to say, "Oh, look at these black girls looking for attention again." Sometimes you get what I'm saying. Like not always. I'm just saying. Like for instance, look at this comment here. This from this account here. Official Suado. Look, he's put this white geezer showing it all. Like nigga, like please. You know what I'm saying? Like you're giving the ammo to do those type of things, which is cool, but does it help the upliftment overall by saying it? You get it? That's the point that I'm making. That's how I think sometimes. Now look at this account. Look, the hate me later podcast links. See, it's just like some I don't know who this is, but it's obviously going to be some mad hater. What does anyone else say anything on these comments? Someone's going to be calling me sniffy. What do they call me? Sinner sniffy. You know, the gym. People keep asking, is the gym open? Is it? Hello. We're not open today. Tomorrow. It's open to the members today. Yep. All right. Cheers. Thank you. Right. Everyone's looking for a gym to train at. Sign up to the Found You Gym. And if you remember, we're open all year round. You don't need to make phone calls. You know what I mean? One second. God damn it. That's better. Yeah, bam. Where am I now? What's the other comments? Then when we fight back, we are somehow the problem. Yeah. But yeah, overall, I agree with the statement from this one, but can seem a bit contradicting with a lot of the other posts that we put out, kind of. But this is how group discussions go, though. Like, you explore, you figure out, you find difference of opinions, and sometimes you come to common ground, sometimes you have disagreements. That's how it's going to work on a 6-table podcast a lot of the time. You get me? Not always going to agree. And that's what I love about the podcast as well. Like, no one don't always have to agree with me, and I don't have to always agree with other people, but we can have a conversation about things. You get me? What's this one now?
Upliftment, bro. Even with this is the current one. With Elaine, the pain. She went mad.
She did.
She went mad. I spoke to her.
She went mad.
Bro, she went super mad. But I spoke to her before that, and I was like, yo, listen, I watch your thing, and see what you're about to do. You get more from love than you get from hate. So it's not about boycotting them.
Yeah.
It's about educating us.
Yeah.
And she was like, fuck that. Fuck that.
She weren't listening. Weren't listening. Yeah. You don't want to hear it.
She should have listened. She should have mad.
So you see with this one now, she's trying to get black community to build generational wealth, and then the SA took it to the next level, and she said, fuck that boycott. She's thinking about the future, but young black people don't want to hear that, but want to complain that their parents haven't left them any money or anything. We can't build generational wealth if we give our money to the other communities who have built wealth. I personally am lucky. My parents sorted it, so I have to pass it down. Marcus Garvey said the same thing, and nothing has changed. Forget the other communities and help build ours. It's yours and your children's future. If you don't want it to cool, but don't complain or have children complain, they have nothing to compare to other communities. See, I like that comment still. You know why I like that comment? I like that comment for the fact that he's seen us having a discussion on something that might have just came to us. and he's tried to give a backstory and explanation to where she's come from and why she's at this point. You get what I'm saying? SJ Cartier, Wagwan. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like the comment. So someone who's watched seen a clip that had something to do with a person that they have a better understanding. Yeah, they've listened to what's being said, maybe in just the clip, and I thought, let me give these a bit of context because they may have the wrong impression of what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? So bam. Well, go on, see Nado's in the background. See him there? Oh. Nah, not on there. You didn't do that, did you?
No, that's weird. I'm smoking, bro.
Yeah, but don't get my thing shut down.
Oh, yeah, shut down shit. I never do it on there. Let's not on there. Bro, how come all that shopping's gone already? Fuck, you know, he's like,
Yo, let me know if he just done what I thought he did.
And he never.
Please.
What do you mean?
Please, just let me know.
What happened?
Please.
What happened, man?
He never just did that. Someone let me know. Kai he's doing his Ito rusting.
All right, everyone, make sure you get down to the Chop Shop Gala tonight.
See it there? Anyways, yeah, so bam. Show you the next clip now, yeah?
Do you think it's gone too far? I feel like the black girl just went mad.
No,
bro.
do you think it's gone too far, though? With the man, then you think it's gone too far?
Too far?
Yeah.
Bro, it's Cold War, bro.
Oh my God. These skis will get everyone shut in.
It's technology war. This is.
We don't get everyone smoked.
It's a Cold War, blood. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? One person saying something about someone and they expected no comeback. Bro, we're here now.
Now we're
Why?
here, yeah.
Why the comeback?
Do
Yeah.
you know what the saddest part about all of this is? The only person in this world that loses is Elaine, because everyone else, this is actually what they do.
On
now.
LA.
This is actually their jobs now.
Nah, but yeah,
Yeah, but maybe
right. You know
maybe
why-
Elaine's using
you know
this
why
as
it's
a
right?
platform now
Because
to do something
Elaine's-
different.
No. Elaine's been trying to get like Clue on lives to debate
This is what I'm
on
saying.
Instagram, but there's no money in that, bro.
Yeah,
Who's gonna go on his platform and say what he's saying?
She's getting paid
The
now.
one for me was like, so how come nobody ain't backing him up? Like she's saying,
That's what
yo,
she says, yeah.
where's the man them? She's saying, yo, how come the man them, yeah, ain't applying pressure on Clue?
thought
What
she
do you want
said
the
that-
man them to do, bro? What you on about? What's
Cause
going on
your man's too big, blood.
She said her family about to deal with it, innit?
there? Yeah.
I mean,
Where's you talking about your fam's gonna do with it?
Yo,
Then
that
you're
get-
saying, where's the man them?
that woman,
online?
that woman will get you shot.
Yeah.
well, there you go. Well, there you go. That's
How- How does her man put up with her?
Is she in a relationship?
What's the reason my man's with her?
We don't know if she's in a relationship.
Dalsim. She's with Dalsim, innit?
Oh.
See, now, this is what you got to understand now. This is what I'm going to make you understand now. From that clip there, yeah? Our entry point, yeah, to Elaine the Pain, yeah, is through the RTM podcast and the altercation that she had with Clue, yeah? So, people might have knew a bit of who she was before that, yeah? Or it might have been she was on Winner's Talking before she was on RTM. Either way, she's come into this space. You get what I'm saying? I think prior to this, she was in TikTok. I'm not really a TikTok person like that. My entry point to Elaine the Pain is through RTM, then Clue back and forward. Yeah, that's it. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you understand the dynamics of that, yeah, if Clue's going back and forward with this person, yeah, there's got to be some relevance for him to do that because he's not going to do that with everybody. It's gonna get in. He's gonna monetize, getting views, and it's gonna be something that is big in this space now. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, if all I can hear is a female shouting her head off, yeah. If all I can hear is someone shouting her head off, yeah. What am I gonna think? Like, you're just shouting your head off. You're having a back and forward with the man. You're both getting to a point where you're using each other's relatives as a weapon. You get me? And when you're on the mic, you are shouting, bro. Now you see this thing when people say like uplift the black girls and all these things, and then you've got one like this that acts like that. Yeah, in my opinion, Elaine, you haven't read the room right. You're on a mission, yeah. You're on a mission to do certain things, and you're acting in ways that people will call that stereotypical. You get it? Now, I'm not saying that you have to be calm. You know what? This might be a mission. You know what? This could be a plan. Yo, let me use all the stereotypes to get my thing across because rage bait is a thing. So I'm a man. Strategy is everything. Now, I'm just saying how it comes to me is that you come into this space and I can't control how you get your message across, but I can control how we take your message. You get what I'm saying? Now, your message just looks mad angry, bro. Yeah, that might have been your method because we're talking about you and we've made beer clips on you. That might help your message because everyone's calling us kings and all these things. I'm saying, so it could work. It might be that's your strategy, but if that is your strategy, where do you go from there? How do you funnel that into the direction of getting the job done that you want? If you've got that sewn up, well done. Great work. Love it. If you came into this space looking for alliances and people to support you on your journey in a more positive way, then you didn't read the room right. You didn't read the room right because you started attacking people and you done things like talk about calling the police on people, which is going to be a massive trigger for street culture content. It's going to be a massive trigger because there's people that are trying to better their lives. Yeah. And one little phone call or having someone that can control your life by saying one little thing can change the whole course of what you got going on. You get what I'm saying? That's a trigger, blood. You can't tell people that you're going to phone feds on them and get them recalled after you started an argument with them and then expect everything to be hunky-dory, bro. That's a trigger for me, bro. It's not happened to me, but it's still a trigger. You get it? Yeah, it's dangerous, bro. Like, I know loads of people, good people, that have been in these positions, yeah, and they're accountable for their actions, but they've been pushed to the line and prodded by people that want to control them.
Or even after they've done what they've done and paid their society, people still want to be.
You're still antagonists. They know your position. Yeah, you're trying to do your best, and ultimately, listen. If someone ends up back in jail or if someone gets recalled, sometimes you gotta look at the circles that you keep in. But you know what? I've heard some horror stories. I've heard of people progressing, yeah, in life. They meet a woman. They meet a woman. Yeah, they have maybe good times with that woman or whatever. They no longer are in anything with that woman. That woman turns bitter. Phone up the police, say this man's got something in his yard. He ain't got nothing in his yard, but because the police go to your yard in a certain way, you just get recalled. I know man that got recalled for nothing. You get it? And it stopped their progression in 1,000,001 ways. So what I'm trying to say is the fact that our entry point is her becoming an RTM podcast and then her altercation with Clue, yeah, that's our entry to the game, not the boycotting thing. You get what I'm saying? So we ain't done no research into the boycotting thing. We're doing research into the back and forward that she's having with a man where she's just using mad aggression. You get me? So a lot of our comments on what she's actually doing are going to be ignorant. And it's going to remain that way until we feel like changing it. Because why do we need to when you've come into this space and you've not read the room? Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Someone just tell me I'm not talking rubbish. SJ, tell me. Sam, tell me. Well, anyways, let me get into the next one now. So then, bam, this one's come out.
You know what it is? What's got confused is clout
yeah.
and
Okay.
monetization.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's getting confused.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Like
that's it.
She's
Elaine
confused
Payne's
it.
looking for clout.
Yeah,
She don't
she's
realize that
confused
you
it.
can make her money.
There's
But guess what though? I understand why though, because she's got a message she's pushing.
No, but guess
She
what,
wants black people to support other black people within business.
Yeah.
But guess what though?
but
But
you
not
can't
everything
do
works. Not every stunt works. This is another thing too. I was gonna say. Cool. everyone's trying to do these stunts and that to go viral, but bro, not every fucking thing works, bro. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Some things ain't gonna work.
However, you don't know what works till you try it.
I get it still. Now you're right. But some things though, relax yourself. You're going mad.
No, but
You
Yeah,
should
but
know when
remember,
you're going
she
mad.
probably don't even think that she's gone mad.
She probably don't.
That might
But
be.
they've gone
Because,
mad,
bro,
bro.
I'm telling you, from
You know what it
day
is?
one,
Gone mad.
when I was like, yo, that might not be the path you want to take, she was on fuck
Yeah,
that
she said,
shit.
fuck
Yeah.
that.
She started, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
It was-
Elaine, the pain.
It was dark, bro.
Hey, what?
you know what it is? What's got
Yeah, bam. So from the back of that one now, it's like people are triggered, yeah, in the comments. Are these people serious? This man has disrespected her and her family, goes far to the point of her mother. It's just you think she's the issue. Wait there. So she can, but I just remember that video where she's swearing, bro, like he's mad aggressive, like, bro, the aggression that was coming through the screen. Yeah, I don't hear them. This Kluge doing yeah. Calling him a jacket, right? You're gonna call him on a jacket, blood. You jumping off the back of Spray's arguments, yeah, and then you're taking things to a different level, and then you got people that are reading it like she's done nothing wrong, like the girl can do nothing wrong. It makes no sense. Like I says, you came into a space and you came in mad aggressive, bro, and with that, you got it back. You didn't even get an aggression back. You got a man that's very calculated in showing you, all right, then, this is what I've been doing, but I can calculate and kill you, whilst you're doing your aggressive thing. You get me?
I will.
Like,
About 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes.
she wants blacks to support each other. She has no plan, and she stated how she wants to do whatever she wants to do. Yeah, you see that Sam, yeah. I don't know if she has got a plan or not because I haven't researched. So if you've researched and you've seen no plan, then for now I'm just gonna take your word for it. Is that man real or AI? Where is he? Yeah, has she getting it? Is she really got a man? I think she's saying she got a man. No one don't even know she really got a man. But either way, it's entertainment now. It's entertainment. If you've got a man, he should be giving you something to treat, so you shouldn't be so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You see, when we're saying uplift the gallon, she's not a representation of the black gallon that you need to uplift type thing. Not saying you need to put her down, but she's giving off stereotypical vibes, and it's not like that though. But someone like that at the forefront is going to make people think that's how black girls are, and it's not though. Do you get it? So it just needs to be mentioned. She does not represent for black women in total the way that she carries herself. Okay, maybe her message, for the community and support and all those things do, and the fact that she's on that path, you gotta respect her for it. I just specifically don't know her strategy. I just know she's coming to our world, our culture, and she's not read the room for our support. She's ready to rage bait us. And if that's her plan, you've done it, mate, because we're talking about you. I'm talking about you right now, and we've done loads of clips on you. You get me? But if she wanted our support, this I would say was the wrong way to go about it. Or maybe your strategy can still continue. It could be, first of all, get attention. Second of all, explain. Yes, spin it. So it's never over. Let's get that right. It's never over. Let me see what other comments in there. Elaine at Payne's chatting sense. Ross, how did I zoom in now? And how am I going to zoom back out? Oh, there it is. She's chatting sense. That fuels the black pound and black business markets. Her methods might not be to people's liking. There are people included. You running podcast, speaking on things with no education to back up with what you're saying, but you're okay with the viral responses you get. So let her be great. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I hear that side of things, and I'm for it, bro. But we're still us, and we still gotta go with how information comes to us. So I actually hear that there. The truth is, Elaine, she went and focused on the other people. She should have kept her message on our community, and RTM was the wrong platform. Was it the wrong platform? We got to really debate that, because RTM can give you exposure in ways that you was looking for that are not the orthodox ways. You get what I'm saying? Like now, do you get it? She hasn't stated her plan. She went on Asians like white man don't run shit. Her message is crazy. She's moving like Tommy Robson. But bro, the one thing that I will say, yeah, is some of the biggest leaders in the world, yeah, are mad people. And like, you know, when you have a vision, bro, it can be considered insanity, bro, to be on that line as a visionary. Not everything's straightforward. Not everything has to go to how the common brain has to see it to go. Sometimes you've got to roll feathers. Sometimes you've got to do things that are against a lot of people's moral compasses if you have a bigger purpose in life. And I'm saying Elaine could have that. I just specifically can't tell you that she does because I haven't done enough research, but I can speak on how it's come to us, yeah, and why we would have a different stand right now to it. Not to say it couldn't change, not to say that, you know, we couldn't want to explore it. I possibly could, you get me? But at the moment, for me at the moment, it's fuck Elaine the Pain. Yeah, talking about recalling, man. Are you dumb? Don't do that. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I've got an emotional. Sounds a bit emotional, doesn't it? Sound like I'm talking rubbish. Sound like I'm emotional. Nah, I'm not really. It's content, man. It's content. She just wants the cloth end of. She's not wrong though. Look at all the racism she'll be getting from these. See, look, she's creating. Yeah, if anything, she's creating conversation. She's creating a lot of conversation, a lot of differences in opinion, and that can be seen as a good thing. Hondo, you get me? Let me go on to the next one now.
Go back to the beginning, yeah? When Elaine the Pain first had a thought that I want people to support black businesses, and she decided to attack the South Asian community. What could she have done at that moment, yeah, to support black businesses? Because no one's been supported yet. So to support black businesses and make her money herself.
You see, now, yeah, obviously, Kelso is someone who's contacted Elaine on a mission, and he's a person that believes in positive energy. And because that's his belief, yeah, he's going to come to her with his idea of sense. Yo, let's push this message in a more positive way. Maybe it's him trying to reach out and saying, yo, I'll help you, but I can't go down the same negative path that you're going down. So if that's what it is, let me try and he said that she was like, nah, fuck that, nah, that. You get me? And he's still cool for her to deal with their message, but I feel like he's not gonna be alongside her with her message if it's in a negative way and stand by her where it looks like she's attacking the Asians. You get me? Which a lot of people wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I says once again, I don't know specifically if she has any hate. I don't have the answers for that because I haven't researched into her that much. I can only deal with the things that have come to me from her coming into this space. You know what I mean? Elon Musk supports Tommy Robinson. So does he also support white South Africans leaving South Africa? Yo, bro, you're getting mad political for me, bro. Like, I'm not even that deep like that, bro. I'm not even that deep, bro. Just trying to break down this Elon Musk, South Africa, and all this thing. Elon Musk is with America, bro. He don't give a F about South Africa. Elon Musk is the richest geezer in the world, bro. He can make mad changes with anything that he does, bro. Do you get it? And he also has a level of understanding to control, to organization, to systems, processes. He looks at the world like a business. So, and if he's the richest man in the world and he knows how to manipulate situations to become rich and powerful, then a lot of the time our opinion is going to be pretty pointless because he has the resources to do and change anything. And if you want to challenge him, you've got to become rich yeah, and powerful. Does that make sense? It's no good as having opinions on certain things, yeah, without having certain things to change it. And that's my that's my stance on this whole black support community stuff. That's my whole stance on it though. Like me personally, yeah, I don't feel like you need to boycott any other race in order to get people to spend on us. Yeah, we need to become better business people. That's what I think personally, because yeah, where I would see from outside looking at what Elaine's doing, yeah, say you boycott the Asians, yeah, and you send money to the black community, yeah, are you 100% sure that they are going to make profit and reinvest and create general wealth? Or are you sure that they're not going to buy things that doesn't necessarily grow the community, like chains, watches, cars, houses that doesn't necessarily bring you a return or bring you to a position of more power? You've got, like, if you want to make change, yeah, people need to become billionaires or millionaires or have the intentions of growing something and reinvesting. So if you're sending money to a black owned shop, yeah, and it's a small business and they don't want to grow, their profit margins are always going to stay low. They're not going to, and then when someone else comes along, another Asian person comes along and buys in bigger bulk for all of their stores around the country, yeah, it's going to be hard to compete. Do you get it? Me personally, yeah, if I got to a position where I was like a multi-millionaire going on to a billionaire, and I was sitting there and I was watching all these things unfold, the me looking at me in the future would say to, will you invest in a chain of stores that you will own that can drive down prices for people to go to your shop? Does that make sense? Like, you've got to look at the people that are willing to do business, yeah, on a high level, and help support those people to get to the top. And that means understanding who wants to reinvest, who wants to be in power, and how that person acts with power, if that makes sense. Like, do they have a responsibility to their own community to use their money for the betterment of the community? You get it? Or they're just doing business to line their own pockets and floss on others. Do you get it? There's a difference. And you can see that difference through different places. You can see someone who is on road shotting to just buy a chain, and that's it. You can see who's on road to shotting. They don't even want to shot, but they're making hella dough, and they're looking for an exit plan, and they're looking to take things further in a direction that is not illegal. You get what I'm saying? There's different types of shotters. There's different types of business people. There's people that will understand they understand the business, and they understand how to scale it to different levels, take themselves out of it and grow it even further, employ the right people, employ smarter people, and just keep it growing. You get me? Am I making sense, or am I just talking rubbish? Sam, what do you reckon? That's just my opinion on it though, like, and I'm only giving my opinion because everyone else is. And then when I see, judging by the comments, it seems there's an issue of not supporting black businesses, and the issue of passive aggressive depends how you see it. Attack on Asian business, not specified Asian, by the way. Why don't we get people who have owned black business entrepreneurs in our community, accountant, business management specialists, and economics to actually discuss this matter? I think the direction Elaine was going on, but was misguided in her approach, was a lot of Asian people own black, so maybe Asians dominate the urban areas we live in and overshadow black businesses. Yeah, like, I feel like I says, the problem can be that the black-owned businesses are not educating themselves enough. They're just opening a business, making a bit of money, but just not enough. And it helps them specifically, but not their community. And I don't know if I don't think anyone's intention, first of all, needs to be to help their community. But if you keep growing, you'll get to a level where you can answer questions You get what I'm saying? And so if we keep pumping into black businesses where the education is very low, they just know how to sustain themselves in the business and that's it. It's going to be very hard for it to be seen within the community, you know? So yeah, I feel like more entrepreneurs do need to link up and figure out ways of helping. But I feel like the entrepreneurs are stuck at a certain level trying to help get things off the ground. And a lot of the time it is because the people around them are just not fast enough. And that is slowing a lot of people down. That's what happens. You try to help people and you get slowed down by the people that you're trying to help because they ain't got a clue. And so people need to start realizing you need to focus on yourself. Yeah. No one can do this but you. Yeah. And that's the same with Elaine and her message. Like you can create a mob, you can rally up the troops, but if you don't know how to guide them, it's pretty pointless. And I see a lot of that there. Boycotting Asians and no clue on where to go next. You're going to be pumping money into someone's shop that don't even give a F about you. Now, I said it with a disclaimer because I don't know that's the truth. It could be a sick design and it could actually be working. I just haven't done the research. I'm just speaking about the podcast, which is leading me to speak about stuff that I'm going to be ignorant to. Yeah. Anyways, let me come off this. Yeah, so I said it in that one boycott and this one. But which leads me to this one because this one's kind of catching a lot of traction now. And this is the one.
No, fuck Elaine the pen.
No. It's not.
It's not pop now.
Huh?
It's not fuck Elaine the pen because it's still that's
We're
still one of us.
We're uplifting.
You know what I'm saying? What it is?
Nah, fuck that.
We're sitting here. Yeah?
You're the hobo.
No, come on, bro. Man. Kelso.
No. Listen. There's 7 of us here. And
Kelso,
it's the
she's
same-
swearing down the place.
I hear that, but you know what it is?
And then she's phoning feds. Are you dumb? She's phoning feds on you, Kelso, and you're defending her.
She's a civilian, isn't it?
She's trying to get a man recalled, blood.
She's a civilian.
She's a civilian.
She's a civilian.
She's a civilian.
She's a
What do you
civilian.
mean? Blood, she's trying to send man to you. She's done that thing where she's trying to threaten man to the man.
She's a civilian.
Civilian.
That's what they do.
Yeah, so fuck the civilians.
No. I won't deal
Now
with
fuck Elaine the pain.
I won't deal with
She's trying to send man recall, blood.
No.
Trying to threaten man with recall.
No.
After she started it,
But
after she's swearing beer. You know, like if she weren't swearing and doing all that mad stuff.
So when you bump into a racist person outside and you go mad at them and they say, I'm calling the police, it's the same thing. She's just feeling, she's acting mad. That's what they do. Expect it.
You know what?
If I go road rage and jump out my car, guess what's gonna happen once I jump out my car? Then we talk about calling police. Expect it.
Bro,
But it's
she's
illegal to
swearing
jump
like a mad gal.
Expect it. They do that.
She's
They
swearing like a mad gal, and then you're expecting, like man, not to like chat back to you.
I
Know?
think she just needs good, like anyone
Good
that
dick.
sees this. No, not
No,
dick.
guidance.
No, just good people around her. Bro.
Guidance.
You need,
Bro,
you need
brother,
somebody that can be like,
who's
yo,
her
lad,
man?
Listen, people phone me like, yo, Kel's ladder. And that has helped so much videos I would have done. You know
No,
what
but
I'm saying?
Kelso, you just said that you said to her louder, and she said, "Nah, fuck that."
Maybe I'm not close enough.
Yeah, but no one can't say that to Speed either. Like, yo, louder. You don't listen. You,
But no.
Huh?
He does.
you don't listen to me.
Same time.
Rich always has to come with the emotional response, you know. An emotional guy, ain't he? Big up Rich, man. We love Rich, man. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say now. So like the comments are gone. You got people telling me that they're disappointed in me in this one. Mixed reviews. A lot of people are saying Bonner. Some people are saying you like don't understand. Some people are calling us coons. You know what I mean? There's loads of just the trigger words that are used in here, yeah, are leading for people to have mad difference of opinions. Yeah, so and someone says, yeah, response was avoided tactically. I weren't specifically looking for a response. I was just responding for my podcast purposes on someone that has attacked this space in a way that triggers me. You get me? Sam says, anyone defending Elaine is definitely slow. um, like I said, like, see, for me specifically, and that clip at the end where Rich is saying, I don't listen, and I can be a certain way. I was being like Elaine in that clip, be a swearing, rare. You get what I'm saying? To prove my point, and I was doing it for clickbait, rage bait, for the purposes of you tuning into the podcast, getting to know the characters, and ultimately, whether you hate it or not, we're more seen because we're more in the algorithms. So if that was my intention, what was hers? That's all I'm asking. Maybe it's done by design. You get me? But because I ain't done the research, I can't tell you that. It's crazy if Elaine was white talking about black people. These people would have the same energy. I don't really like to do the double thingies like if she was this, then it will be that. She's a black woman that's going crazy. She's the stereotype that they all say they don't want to look like, and I wouldn't say they are that. You get it? She is just okay. Then that just could be a strategy. I'm a black woman. Stereotypically, everyone is saying that we're angry. I am going to play that card to get the most exposure and use that to shed light on an issue that I feel needs to be addressed. Now, once I shed that light, it's for the people that are entrepreneurs or for the people that do need to step up to understand the responsibility that is required from you lot who have the power to make change, to make the right decisions, or just to have conversation. It might just be start conversation. And we're here now. And if that's her plan, it's worked. It's worked. Not everything that you see that meets the eye, that it triggers you emotionally, is a bad thing. You get it? Sam doesn't think this. See, Sam now. Sam, let me tell you something now. You seem emotionally triggered by her. That's what I'm saying. You can say she's just crashing out, but that could be done by design. I'm not saying that it is that, bro. I'm just saying that the fact that we're having a conversation about this one woman now means that she's succeeded in getting a level of exposure. Now, if I say the right things for people to understand where we should be going in terms of supporting black businesses, yeah, and I have influence to do that in my space, then she's won. Do you get it? Not everything has to be straight down the line because, bro, if I do a finance podcast right now, yeah, and talk about some financial gems, this and that, and how to build rare, a lot of people are tuning out, bro. A lot of people get bored with information. You know how many times I've gave people great ideas on how to build up themselves and personal brand, yeah, and they just get bored. They tune out. They try to use their own methods. They don't listen, and then ultimately, nothing happens. They do nothing, and it gets them nowhere. They didn't take the advice, and it's just because of how the message got given to them. Yo, China, big up China in the place. Everyone, go and subscribe to China. His channel is my name is China, the man name's voice. He's part of the Sinners podcast as well. China's rage baited people for a long period of time, and now he's able to have his platform, articulate himself, and show a side of him that others never want seen. Like, people used to hate China for a long period of time. Oh, he don't like the gallum, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And that was just from him understanding that in order for him to build up his following, he needs to make sure his voice is heard. You get what I'm saying? And these days, it's easier for his voice to be heard and now make a more structured version of China. But in the beginning stages, it would seem like attacking. But at the core, if you get to know him, one of the fucking realest geezers that you ever meet, and for the ladies, one of the nicest mans that you like will ever meet. You get it? So, like, that everyone's journey is different. And I'm not here to like downplay anyone's thing. It's just if you come into my space, yeah, and I don't know you, and you start swearing at me, I'm gonna say, go fuck yourself. That's all. That's all it is. You get me? But let me move on anyway, because we've spoke about the Elaine thing for a bit too long. Some people have probably got bored thinking, yo, I don't want to be speaking about this black gal every 2 seconds. You get me? And let's get on to this. Now, this is the real topic. The burnt salmon. This is the...
So, do you think we need to just stick to Birmingham topics?
Oh my God.
All right, so good. Depends what you're trying to do.
Huh?
Are you trying to go bigger than Birmingham? Or are you trying to lock Birmingham?
We're trying to be the biggest in the UK, bro.
All right, so then you can't stick to Birmingham topic.
Okay. Tell Ricky True that.
I did this.
You know Ricky True?
Oh my God. You won't hear that.
You don't know Ricky True?
Ricky True.
Ricky True, man.
Ricky Tree.
Ricky
Tree.
True.
Ricky Tree.
Show me.
TRU.
Tree.
Listen.
Don't
Bring up, listen. Don't bring up Richard Tree on here.
Who's that?
You know what? Forget Ricky Tree.
Don't bring up Richard Tree.
I might know him.
Jasmine, don't laugh.
You might
Don't know him. Don't show him.
I showed
Well,
him.
you can show him, but just don't bring him up.
Where do you from Birmingham?
Yeah. From Birmingham.
This is a chef.
We play Sunday League on Sunday.
And he said, what, stick to Birmingham?
Yeah.
No. If you're, you know what you're trying to do, though.
The what?
That's what I felt like.
What?
I felt like that.
Impress the chef.
Oh, no, you're not a chef, bro.
I'm a chef. What are you talking about, fam? This geezer's gone mad.
You burnt the salmon.
Teddy. You burnt the salmon. You're talking about chef.
You burnt the salmon.
I did burn salmon.
You've never seen black salmon.
I don't burn the salmon.
You've never seen black salmon.
I don't burn the salmon.
Hey, Gabe,
no.
like normal.
Tell him not my thing, though.
Hey,
Alright, Teddy, come here. Teddy, sit here. Sit here.
you burnt the salmon.
I tell you, I tell you,
Oh, here we go.
I tell you, something, you're mad.
What's that? I'm behind the salmon. Listen. Man sold out the food, yeah. Every time I cook, I sell out food, yeah.
Gabe and Jimmy bought the salmon burnt.
Oh, listen. I'm calling money.
Oh no.
Listen.
Hey, no, you're my brethren. I'm telling you, burnt the salmon.
We ain't gonna do this shit. Teddy Rock shots. All is the grills and the
Now let me give you a backstory to the burnt salmon. Now, let me tell you about the burnt salmon. Yeah. Now, yeah, it was. I think it was Halloween. You know, it was Halloween. Yeah. Gone to the beaches pub. Teddy's got a little night on there. Shout out Teddy though, and the business moves that he's got going on, because he's a real guy and he understands content as well. So I don't think he's gonna mind me talking about his burnt salmon. I've already put his business out there. But yeah, Teddy's got his little store, he's got his jerk pan there, everything's set up there. You got what I'm saying? I've gone to the beaches now, gone there, seen the man them there. Yo, walk on. What are you saying? Everyone's surrounding the jerk pan. Teddy's got his surgical gloves on and he's serving out food. You know what I'm saying? What's on there, my brother? He's got salmon, jerk chicken, and lamb chops all on the jerk pan. So then I seen him put something black on someone's plate, and it didn't look like chicken, and it didn't look like lamb chops, and it didn't look like salmon. So I'm like, yo, what's that, bro? Man said, salmon. I said, yeah. In my head, I'm thinking, Ross, you can say, couple other man them turned up now. Everyone's hungry, blood. I think everyone got their MO. Teddy's cooking food. Don't bother getting no food or road. You get me? So that's why people are turning up. I've seen people like they turn up just for food kind of thing. It's a party, but people come for the food. Their brethren's cooking food. You get me? Rich has turned up as well. I'm waiting for Teddy to serve my plate. Two of my brethren have just turned up, and Teddy's serving them before me, blood. So maybe that's why I'm vexed. Because he served them before me, and I've got there, and I got my Ross money in my hand, and I want my food, blood. You know what I'm saying? So he's got the tray ready out, yeah, to serve up Gabe's food now. He's put some rice on there, yeah. He's got these lamb chops. And by the way, I ain't really spoke about the lamb chops because the salmon and the chicken was of a certain thingy that doesn't even lead me to get onto the lamb chops. Well, I'll get onto the lamb chops in a second. You get what I'm saying? But he served up Gabe's food. Gabe's wants everything. He wants salmon, he wants chicken, and he wants lamb chops. Yeah. So he's putting them all on top of the rice. Yeah. Bearing in mind he's got these black gloves on. Then he opens up the one tray, and it's coleslaw, blood. And brother, the coleslaw look like what's that? You know that marathon run, and it's in the rain, and it's all muddy. What's that called? It's like a muddy run. Like the salmon, the coleslaw was swimming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's water patches, and then there's coleslaw, and then water again. You know what I mean? Like puddles. You know what I'm saying? And man's got a spoon, but he's putting his whole hand in the spoon to put the coleslaw on the plate. And I heard Gabe go, he's put his hand in my food. Yo, my man just put his hand in there. Oh, sorry, Gabe. Sorry to hurt you up, bro. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just standing there, and I'm hungry, blood, and I feel like everyone else is hungry too. You get what I'm saying? And no one's not really saying nothing to what's going on, blood. But he's getting his thumb and the spoon. Now he had gloves on still. But I don't care. Why is your hand in the coleslaw, blood? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just use the spoon? Why do you have to put your hand in there, blood? You get me? So anyways, he's done that. Gave his food. Gave Jimmy's food as well. And they've cut loose. Safe. And then he started serving up mine. And then I just heard Rich go, that salmon looks burnt, man. I said, oh my gosh. Was I the only one thinking this? I thought I was the only one. You get what I'm saying? But you know what? Nobody actually said nothing to Teddy at the time, bro. Everyone was just standing there looking at the food thinking, you know what? I'm hungry. Yeah. At least it's not undercooked. But that salmon is black. I've never seen salmon that color before in my life. You know what I'm trying to say? Did I eat the food? Yes, I did. Was it nice, Teddy? I'm going to say yes, because I'm online. I'll chat to you on our phone, yeah, and I'll let you know, though. Yeah, man. And it just kind of stuck with me, like, bro, I've never seen a man put salmon on the jerk and grill thing, and it's just, everything's black. And the lamb chops here, just look like a weapon. That's how I can explain it. Like, if there was beef in that little section there, man would have picked up a lamb chop and just whacked you with the lamb chop. That's how the lamb chops looked. The lamb chops looked like a weapon. The jerk was burnt. You know, jerk chicken is burnt sometimes. Like, some people do the jerk chicken and it's burnt. It's got a layer of grill on there. This had that layer plus 10 more. Do you get it? It's like Teddy said to himself, it's better to be safe than sorry. Burn everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that story came. And because he had so much mouth on the podcast here, when we came in the room, we were talking about Ricky True. Big up Ricky True as well. I've gave you a little light. I'm sure he said he's starting a podcast in January. Everyone go and subscribe to Ricky True's podcast in January. He felt that he needed us for promo to talk about whatever he wants to talk about. But either way, coming from Birmingham, it's all good, man. It's all good. I hope he does well with whatever he's doing. And I don't wish no badness on him at all. It's just, if you attack us, I'm going to give you a certain level back if I think you're worth it. You get me? That's all. But anyways, where was I going with this now? The salmon was burnt. Yeah. It was burnt, yeah. And he's talking up in the background. You've never seen Teddy on the podcast before. He speaks sometimes in his background, but you've never seen Teddy on the podcast before. You get me? So he must be getting up his confidence. If Teddy wants to become a sinner, Teddy can definitely, he's got a character to him. You get what I'm saying? he over talks. He wants to he wants to over explain and analyze stuff that no one wants to hear at that particular moment. I feel like he'd be a great character for the show, to be honest. But he does watch the podcast, and he does one thing that he always has done from the beginning, though, is support highly. So don't ever think that I'm disrespecting him, Teddy, in a way that he can't handle. He's a businessman and he's a real guy as well. On top of that, bro, some man don't know how to support, or they're just some niggas in Smurfit just got this broke mentality. They got money, but they're broke same way. You get me? So, and he's not one of them. So, respect to Teddy, who's created this moment.
What I'm telling you is this,
telling
bro.
you about your
Ask
own
my
show.
man. Ask my man right now, bro.
What the fuck?
Ask him about what Venom said. Forget about
That he
pinpointing
just
what
did.
Venom
He
said.
just said, why
no,
was you
no,
on
no,
F-Wing?
no, no. It's not. That's not it. Ask him
So what is it
why
then?
Venom said what he said. You can't draw him out and say about F-Ring and that. You know what that wing is,
No,
bro?
Tommy.
We
Yeah,
don't
well,
play
he
them games
explained it.
outside, bro.
So
You know what I'm
why
saying?
was there?
Yeah, all right. But I'm
Exactly. So
saying
then ask the question.
we don't play them
answered.
games outside. That's
What
what
did
I'm
he
saying to
say?
you.
So he was
So,
banging
boom.
out an older wing.
Ask him
Ends
what
up-
Venom said and make him respond to everything he said. Don't just try and draw out one thing for no clips.
But you did.
We're not doing that. Just ask him and make him respond, innit? Then we can just
Listen,
talk and
Kelso said
have
he's
a
on
conversation
Percocets.
with the youth, bro.
Kelso said,
How have you got someone racing you up like
Oi,
that
oi, yo,
on your
Gremlin.
show? This is
Oi,
your show.
Gremlin,
Don't
I
make
lie.
him bad you up like that.
Anything
Are
come
you
saying a
okay?
lie. Make him. All right then.
what you say,
This is
Gremlin?
what we're doing.
You keep talking.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, you want to
I
swap
know.
seats,
Don't make
Speedy?
him bad you up like
You want to
that.
swap seats? You want to swap seats? You want to swap seats?
Oh, here we go. Okay, okay. Come on, Teddy. Teddy's got the questions. Teddy knows it all.
Damn.
But Gremlin, you're gonna have to answer these questions, you know.
I know.
Don't
be
try and
doing
be-
the- Don't be
yeah.
doing the yeah. No,
You know
I don't
what
know.
mean? You're gonna have to musical.
Teddy Brockshot's in the building.
Teddy.
So what you saying now? Blood burnt salmon. Now there's a face to the name. Now there's a face to the name.
No,
This
that's me
nigga
now.
burnt salmon.
That's me now. Fix the ear.
I set you up. I clipped ya. I clipped ya.
Please fix it.
Yeah. Clips are going mad now.
Oh, fix it back.
Clips are going mad.
That was a chess move still.
Chest move.
See that bad boy chess move made Teddy come on the podcast and expose himself with his burnt salmon. You see that? That was a heavy one. Just be honest. I played that one sick, innit? All right, listen, when I'm drunk, I'm still in control. You get me? But yeah, shout out Teddy and his burnt salmon. If you want to see him burn some more salmon, head down to the beaches on one of his nights. Just to clarify that the salmon's burnt. Okay. I phoned him yesterday. I said, what did you eat, blood, for Christmas? He said, salmon. I said, yeah. And at the same time, when he was saying that, I was on the motorway and there was a delivery man on his bicycle on the motorway, bro. Mental, blood. Crazy. How crazy is that, blood? I was laughing, blood. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the phone to Teddy, funny things happen, basically. One other thing to note, yeah, is that you see on that podcast, what I liked, yeah, about the podcast, if you like watch the podcast, if you fuck with the podcast, yeah, is that we had Kelso in the building and we was talking on Birmingham topics, and we had to make him feel welcome to the fact that we might just do that. Do you get it? Because that means that people are going to be more in tune of what we got going on rather than us finding them out about what's going on in other spaces. You get me? So I want to make dramas and things in Birmingham seem more relevant around the country. Does that make sense? So it's not just about what's going on with Spray and Bounce Out. It's not just about what's going on about with Clue and Elaine. You know what I'm saying? Like Gremlin and the Tramp had an altercation. Kelso, listen, what do you think about this? Do you get what I mean? When you do, if I can get more of those things done, and I'm not here to cause trouble, by the way, but if trouble finds me, I don't avoid it. I make content out of it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying if we can do more of those things, and we have that within our capabilities, whilst keeping it PG, not trying to incite no violence. Yeah, it can only shed more light onto what we got going on. People have to talk about what we got going on. Do you get it? So, and the only way we're going to do that is by making connections outside of the city, they're gonna want to have to come to us, but also discuss what we got going on as well as what they got going on. You know what I mean? So there's strategy to everything, man. There is a strategy to everything. It's not all just, you know what I'm saying, dumb shit. You get me? It's about widening the audience, having them watch for a specific reason, and then building personal brands. And that's what I'm encouraging for everyone in the team and anyone that comes on the podcast that's related to us. You get me? Let me tell you something smart what Kelso did as well, because he went viral recently as well. Let me show you what he went viral for. When I say viral, Kelso's been going viral, so like, let me not downplay his thing. But I'm just saying, a clip that he done recently has got hella views, blood. And it's this one. Look, 635 comments, nearly 5,000.
Blood, Birmingham's a mad place, you know. You see anyone on this thing from Brum, you lot are from a mad place. Brum ain't normal, blood. If I had to describe Brum in one word, it's brawling. Hey, Brum's brawling, fam. Up here is brawling, fam. See the gal them up here? I love them. The Brum gal are different, fam. They're built different. They're not the same as us. It's not that they're better. It's not that they're worse. They're just different. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like strawberry milkshake and banana milkshake. It's just different. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, how am I out yesterday and a man said to a guy, a man looked at me like, oh, yo, Kels, hey, that girl over there, she needs dick, you know, fam. I'm like, what? He's like, bro, she needs dick, you know, fam. I've looked at the girl, waiting for her to be like, why are you trying shit? She ain't said that. She's looked at me, and she ain't said nothing. I'm like, what? You need dick? She's like, I always need dick. I'm like, brawling. This girl look crud. And she's like, I'm like, this is mad. Bro, so I've looked at my man like, this is a bit mad. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, he's looked at her like, yo, ain't Kelso your type? I've looked back at the girl is like, take off your glasses. Oh my God. The girl said, take off your glasses. Hey, when she said that, I felt under pressure. See me, I'm a cool you know. I felt under pressure, bro. She was moving cold, like she's checking to make sure I'm patterned. Bro, I took off the glasses, obviously, because I want to see that. She's like, all right, still. I'm like, this is nuts. Bruv, only in Brum, bro. The algorithm is different up here, blood. I need it. I'm moving up here. I need an apartment. You know the man, them love a Brum accent. You know the man.
You see why that is sick now? Look at that story, yeah. Look at that story, yeah. This is why I'm going to show you why it's sick, because that's gone viral and he's had to orchestrate that story there, yeah. Now, this is why he's sick though.
Where you go, Speedy?
Hello, Speedy.
Huh?
Good.
You're right. You check out
Go to Speedy's gym. Speedy's got a gym.
You got a gym?
Great, bro.
How much you take with those up here? No,
Membership.
I'm happy you're here because you said you're going to be in London.
Watch this now, yeah. Remember that whole story that you just watched, yeah. So whilst he's on the podcast, yeah, and he's having interactions, yeah, he's already thinking how I can make content, bro, and make it do a madness, yeah. Look,
London.
I was
Kelso.
in London and I came back
Good.
early.
I'm happy you did.
You're from London.
Yes.
Kelso.
You've been up here.
I've moved up here. For
Kelso.
bearing in mind she just said she's from London, yeah.
So let me tell you something. She needs dick. She's got weed. No. Hello.
Whoa, I just had the shiver.
She's been complaining, saying she ain't getting. Since she's been up here, she ain't getting her thing.
I get it a lot, you know.
So if you can give her that, she's already got the weed. She just needs obviously sorting.
No.
Why do you keep trying to pimp me out?
Right. You're on the phone shouting.
We said, why do you keep trying to pick me out? Damn.
He's saying that she
Hey,
basically
I'm not-
need dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's the right way to say it.
I will get that myself.
She don't need your help. Damn.
I'm making Kelso know the situation.
He can find out for himself.
He's finding out
I was drunk, by the way.
now.
You know what I'm saying? So how long you been in Birmingham for?
You want something?
Music.
Yeah.
I always need dick. I got a high sex drive. Anyway,
He's like, okay.
No, do you know why? Because that's a real question, and that was a real answer.
He was.
Cool.
Tiffany don't play around.
I
Hey,
heard that.
baby. Mhm.
I respect it. You
Yes.
know?
Yes.
yeah.
She wants what she wants. She likes what she likes.
I heard that.
She gets what she gets.
Apparently so.
What are you gonna do about it?
To me. Bro, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. It's good to
Speedy
know,
is
it's
so
good to
funny.
know, but I ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
What you doing on Saturday?
This is a serious question. Give it a serious answer.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm away.
Where?
So my mum,
Where's that?
Wales.
Oh, damn.
Oh, nice.
That's a shame,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I'll just say pull up at Lit City,
Where's that?
London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd have found dick there still.
Okay.
What part of London are you from?
Northwest.
What part of Northwest?
Like,
Halston.
no, not Wales.
Brent.
You don't want to say.
Mm,
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
mm.
I heard that.
Or Brent.
A couple of my brethren from Northwest though. They're gonna be over there as well.
In the borough of Brent.
Might be. You know.
Just somewhere in Northwest.
We got my Northwest brethren. Northwest is lit. You know?
I heard Northwest
That's
is
where all the island
bougie.
gal are from.
We got my Northwest.
That's where all the island gal are from. All like the
Yeah.
Asians, Trinis, Lucians. They're all
We
from
got my
Northwest.
South.
What about South?
I don't know about South.
You
What
look
about
like,
West?
You look like Tiffany.
Yeah, West and Northwest basically same thing.
You
Oh,
look like,
yeah?
You look like
East.
Tiffany's type.
Oh, okay.
Come into my bathroom and let me show you something that made my life better. It might not sound like much, but this brush has changed a lot for me.
What did you say?
Is he your type?
I don't know him to know if he's my type.
He meant aesthetically.
He
Your
did.
glasses off?
He did.
Possibly.
No, yeah, it was yes.
Yeah, she did really. Yeah. No lie.
Listen, like she done it earlier. Once it's not a no, that's
Yeah,
she
that's
said yes
true.
still.
All right, and say.
You gotta know how to count.
Let me tell you something now, Kelso. Us bro man don't seem to know how to know what's going on with Tiffany. So just deal with her, make her get her what she needs,
Girl, don't
and then
make
go
me
back
do
to
that.
where you're going from.
What? You can't take that serious. That's all I know.
Oh, it just mean it plays a big part here, you know.
I'm just saying, deal with what you need to deal with, and go back to where you need to go.
So
You see what I'm saying though? Like he must have been thinking about content from either the minute he's got off the podcast or whilst it was actually going on, because he's made a piece of content now for his channel, yeah, where he knows that she's from London, but it doesn't suit the narrative. He's gonna go more viral if he says, "Yo, Birmingham girls are a certain way," because now you're talking to a specific audience. Do you get what I'm saying? If he said London, yeah, but he's in Birmingham, it wouldn't have hit as hard. So he's switched the narrative to her being a prom girl, yeah, and then he's compacted that whole section into what is needed for his Instagram content. Yo, do you know how sick that is? Do you know how sick that is? And for it to go viral too. Like he's understood the science of the algorithms and he's absolutely smashed it, bro. Sick geezer, blood. Sick geezer. Kelso is going to be onto big things, bro. I'm telling you. If you're not already following Kelso, go and follow him. Trust me, because he knows what he's doing. He's very entertaining and he's got some big lava for big things coming. But yeah, trust me, he is sick at what he does. You get me? So I'm just making you know that from early to watch out for Kelso. You get me? I seen how he orchestrated that and I said, nah, that is sick. You get me? And it's the speed of action. What you got to understand about people in Birmingham, yeah, is a lot of these people don't have that level of execution. Everyone's just making standard content. There's no thought to what they're doing. They're just doing it. Do you get me? There's no execution. There's no, all right then, I've experienced this, but how can I make it so it suits the algorithms? And that's what I've seen from my man, bro. And I feel like, yo, that's sick, bro. Sick. You get me? And I feel like with having that skill, it will travel a long way with that. You get me? But yeah, man, if you haven't already, watch the Xmas podcast, but watch it. You know when you watch Sinners, watch it for a vibe of being in the room and being a part of what's going on there. And it just like look at it as you're in there and you're just a part of the conversation. That's how it will watch best for you. If you're looking for if you're looking to be educated and all them for things rather than entertained, you're going to be leaving comments that are just stupid. You get me? But yeah, just look at the characters, analyze the different people in the room, and maybe see who you resonate with, who you want to create a villain out of, and then just watch it on that basis, and you'll enjoy it, man. Because it's just real people having real conversations and trying to level up and entertain at the same time, and everyone's trying to create their own content on their own as well, so you get to know them even better. So yeah, I feel like I've done enough of streaming on this one. I feel like I'm going to come back later on tonight and stream again. You get me? But thank you to the people that have tuned in. I hope I haven't been too boring. I need to get used to doing this on a regular basis. If you like fuck with me, man, let me know, bro, because I'm just doing this right now and I don't know. You see, like when it comes to this Sinners thing, like even when I'm on road, sometimes I feel like people know who I am. And sometimes I think, what are you talking about, bro? Your podcast is dead, bro. Nobody don't know you or nobody doesn't watch it. It seems like no one don't watch it, but it gets views. It's one of them ones, isn't it? So, if you fuck with me, just fucking shout me, bro. Yeah. Sign up to the Foundry Gym in Chelmsley Wood if you're local. And let's train. I'm in there every morning at 5:30. Other than that, man, just give me a shout, man. I'm here. Let me know what you want me to react on next as well. I'm out. Peace.